So run your day not by what you can get done and just ticking boxes, but what will move you forward considerably. That works another way too, because it means that when you go to sleep at night, you'll know if you text that guy or gal you really fancy, that you've done something in service of your dream, in service of a better life for yourself. And that's really, really important, because whether you're self-employed or not, you are CEO of you. Oh, hi, it's you! And it's me, Lucy Sheridan, the comparison coach here. Welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because we're bringing you fresh and funky new content every Sunday and every Wednesday. So if you want to move from compare and despair to comparison free, you do not want to miss this. Today's video is one that I hope is going to be very calming and be one that is going to provide lots of actionable, practical insight for you, because this video is all about how to focus and get shit done. And in 2000 and goodness knows what, in this modern world, aren't we all wanting to gain control of our time, control of our focus, and ultimately get done the things we know that will move us forward in our lives? Now, we've all got to-do lists for days, and we've got lots of different demands on our time. And there's also loads of books, tips and techniques out there that will be sharing advice with you about how you can equally get the stuff done you need to and get your focus. I'm going to share with you what I know has worked for me, and that through implementing these things, everything's changed to the point where I just don't get stressed anymore. I can't really be pushed around when it comes to my time, and I meet every single deadline, whether I set it or it's asked by someone else. So the first thing you want to do is look at, when it comes to that to-do list, change the name of that to-do list to an aim for list. Now this is crucial. It's just 2 words, changing to another 2 words, but it'll make all the difference. Why? Because it will just take that little bit of pressure off you to get in the region of completing everything, because 100% completion is often, if you're looking at 30 things on your to-do list, it's just not possible. Another thing I do in order to stay focused and move forward all the time in a way that feels really good for me is, rather than run my day looking at my aim for list, the tasks I need to get done, I concentrate on achieving and completing the things that will mean a quantum leap for me. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. Let's just say that you were launching a blog or something. The most important thing that you could do would be to get that website online, even though it might take you 10-15 minutes once you've got your Squarespace account. Just say you wanted to raise your profile in the public eye. The most important thing you could do was email that podcast that you know you really want to be a guest on, and that will get your message out there to millions of people. Even then, that email will probably take you about 20 minutes. What we're doing there is we're choosing what we focus on, as we're choosing to focus on things that are significant and that, even though may not take a long time, will move us forward considerably. Whether it's kind of meeting our dream halfway, or moving along a project which we know when it gets going is going to just be so fulfilling for us. So run your day not by what you can get done and just ticking boxes, but what will move you forward considerably. That works another way too, because it means that when you go to sleep at night, you'll know if you text that guy or gal you really fancy, that you've done something in service of your dream, in service of a better life for yourself. And that's really, really important, because whether you're self-employed or not, you are CEO of you. There will also be times when you're looking at a to-do list of tasks that actually just really need to get done. So you might have covered off that dream, that dream focused element, and you now need to do things like email your accountant, or get back to your dad about something, or research something on Google. When you're looking at what's left after you've been acting in service to your dream and your bigger picture, the next thing to do is look at what's urgent and what's important and prioritise those. If things aren't urgent or important, carry them over, aim for them another day. You only have so much time in a day, and also you don't want to be feeling like that list is running you. You want to be running it. So what's urgent, what's important? If it's neither of those 2 things, then delegate or come back to it. The next thing I want to share with you is super practical, but follows 2 rules. Move fast and complete. That's what is really, really important. It's what you don't want is to have the equivalent of 25 different windows open, whether that's on your MacBook or just in your brain, because it'll feel the same. Move fast and complete. So if you can, do all your emails in one go, fantastic, rather than dabbling at them all through the day. Also, don't start another email before you've finished the one that's gone before. Move fast and complete. That way you'll get through things and the overwhelm never gets near the door because you are like a dolphin's fin through the water. So I've shared with you there a few practical things and one or two mindset things about how to stay focused and get loads done that's really important to you. But before we wrap up, I want to ask a question of you, which is going to ask you to step back and look at really what's important for you. And this is, how do you want to show up in your life, and how do you want to run your life? Do you want to be a doer manager, someone that likes go, 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 tick, 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 lots to report, lots of tasks completed? Or, and I think you can guess which category I fall into, do you want to lead in your life? Be a leader for others, be a leader for your family, be a leader for your team, be a leader for yourself? And do you want to be seen in the world as someone that has got things handled? Because there's something about leaders, isn't it, that when you activate that energy, when you decide that's who you are in your own life, the world will reorganize itself around you. So since I started making sure that my inner leader, that kind of like, tomorrow's Lucy, was always running the show, I found that deadlines are movable. I found that it might take me a couple of days to get back to someone an email, and they're absolutely freaking fine about it, because I have the trust. They know that I'm on with it. They know that I'm taking care of it too. So I'm entrusting my own working style, but I'm also entrusting those relationships as well, because I don't want to be chased around all day. I don't want to feel like I'm chasing my tail. And I really want to be kind of leading in my life so that I can kind of go forward confidently and keep that focus and let that energy lead my focus and help me get loads done. And the kind of second part of that question is to kind of allow you to activate that leader, is looking at where you're being powerful versus where you're being forceful, because you'll know the difference. Power versus Force is actually a book, and I'll reference it in the notes below this video. I'm so sorry I can't remember the author of it. I know it's a guy. But power versus force is a really interesting concept on its own. Where are we being powerful and oozing the confidence such that life rearranges itself, life feels collaborative, and we are really in our power and centered? And where are we being forceful? Where are we going out to take the bull by the horns? Where are we going to, can I just check up on this, and chasing other people? Because that gives out, they are two very deliberate energies to be giving out into the world. And it's your decision about which one leads. Because let me tell you, when the leader leads, when you choose to be power and be in your power versus forceful, life rearranges itself around you. You can stay focused, you can get loads done, but you'll never fall prey to the busy bite that might have got you within its teeth right now. So what about you? Do you love being busy, or do you prefer to keep things kind of chill and nicely aligned and in formation? That's kind of where I'm at. Do you like being rushed, or maybe you like to build in more time to your day? What's worked for you when it comes to keeping your focus and getting loads done? I'd love to hear from you. So you know the score by now. Meet me in the comments and let's discuss this and have a bit of a conversation. And I'd love to hear from you too, in terms of what you found has really made your productivity go from good to great. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time.